I am running out of storage in my house. I even made a bin for a temporary solution. So today in Minecraft Hardcore, I will be making a storage room. You will also see why you should never underestimate piglin brutes. So before I start my storage system, I want to gather a few resources. What are you doing here again, sir? I swear, every single episode, you are snooping around my buildings. And yeah, that's right, disappear. No one wants to see you, man. Anyway, first of all, I'm going to need some redstone, and I also have a load of ore, which I'm going to place down so I can mine it all up with fortune. And perfect. Hopefully this will be enough redstone. I'm also going to need a load of iron, and luckily I got plenty of blocks in here. I was going to use these blocks for a beacon, but I am going to need a load of hoppers. Basically, I'm going to build this storage room underground, so having a haste 2 beacon will be very helpful. So I'm going to mine a load of gold blocks until I have 2 stacks and 36. What on earth are you doing, man? I get it, you like gold, but get off my beacon. Oh, wait, actually, it's not really a beacon anymore. Also, I'm going to need 1 beacon, so let's mine this up. For now, I'm going to put my beacon in here because I want to locate a mega taiga biome so I can gather a load of spruce wood. Hello, 1000 days, having a little swim in the pool. Don't blame you, man. So I think for now, this is enough resources to get started. Actually, I'll add a few stone bricks in here just in case I need them. Anyway, now what I'm going to do is place my beacon down. And perfect. And now let's put haste 2 on the beacon. Now, first of all, I'm going to clear out a load of this grass. And now I'm going to start digging down to around about here. And now I'm going to start building a room, or digging out a room, should I say.
Much later.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is what the room looks like so far. Basically, these chests on this side of the room, I will sort myself. But on this side of the room, all these chests will be sorted by redstone. So I could have this entire room be an auto storage system, but I would rather sort of like bulk items that I have loads and loads of. For example, dirt or stone. And then on this side of the room, I'll sort out stuff like mob drops, food items, that sort of stuff. So before I start adding the redstone in, I'm going to add another layer of double chests on both sides, as you can see. Man, that is a lot of chests. Now it's time to start adding the redstone in. Oh my god, we got a load of emeralds here. Cool. So first of all, I'm going to kill this copper zombie. And now I'm going to place hoppers behind all of the chests. And perfect. And now I'm going to place some building blocks like this. Now I'm going to place redstone repeaters behind the blocks like this. And now I'm going to place another row of stripped spruce logs. And now I'm going to place redstone torches like this. And perfect. And now I'm going to start placing blocks like this, so I can place down some comparators behind the hoppers and a load of redstone like this, as you can see. And now I'm going to place a row of hoppers pointing into the comparators. And perfect. Finally, I'm going to place a row of hoppers at the top like this. I'm also going to quickly place a hopper here as well. And I've also just realized I've made a slight mistake. It's not really a bad mistake. It actually saves me resources anyway. But basically, it's always good in a storage system to have a random item chest, just in case, for example, I throw diamonds in, and because I'm not going to be sorting diamonds out, it will bung up the storage system and mess things up. So basically, you should always have a hopper at the end pointing in to just a couple of chests which are not sorting anything. So basically, we're going to remove these chests here and remove all the redstone components. Now I'm going to remove these 2 hoppers. I'm going to place a temporary block here, then a hopper like this, pointing downwards. Now I'm going to place a hopper like this, and then like this, and then like this. Quickly, just to test, I'm going to rename a load of stone. Just realized I don't think I really needed to rename 2 stacks worth of stone. Sorry, my brain ain't working. Just because what we're going to do is, I'm pretty sure we're going to lock this hopper up, or basically we place a load of sort of named items here. And then we can put whatever item here, and it will auto sort. But just to make sure that end random items, hopper and stuff is working properly, I'm just going to lock all of the hoppers up. And as you can see, because all the comparators are on, I put them in the right places. And now, for example, if I place this enchanted book in, it should go over to the end. And perfect, it works. Now, before I start figuring out what I want to sort out, I want to design the output chest. Basically, the chest where I'm going to dump the stuff in so the system can sort it all out. Basically, I want to dig up to the surface. Luckily, we're not far from the surface. So basically, I want the output chest to be on the surface. Let me show you what I'm going to do. So first of all, I'm going to place a dropper right here, then a hopper on top of the dropper, and then finally a chest. Now it's time to work on the redstone. So I'm going to place a block here, a comparator like this, another block, a piece of redstone, then another block, then a repeater, and then finally a couple pieces of redstone, and now another block. And basically what this is an automatic item dropper. So basically right now it's not doing anything, but if I put in, for example, some notch apples, it will start shooting. So basically the whole idea is I'm going to make a longer water stream going all the way over here, but I am going to need some ice. Before I go looking for some ice though, I quickly want to move this whole contraption closer to my entrance. Hey guys, this is not your area. Get out. That's right. Stay away. Oh my goodness, there's so many of them. It's like an army. You really think you could defeat me, guys? I have the best gear in the game. That's right. Stay down the mountain. Stay there and I will not shoot you. Okay, these guys just don't listen apparently. Fine. Just dive in. Oh, you down there? Yeah, I think this guy's the smart one down here. Yep, you know what, sir? I'll let you live. Now it's time to go and find some ice. Alright, here we go. We have a mountain biome, and as you can see, we got ice, which is exactly what we are looking for. And because this is packed ice, it will not melt either. Oh my goodness me, there's a whole family of goats up here. I'm also going to need powdered snow as well, and I'm pretty sure I have just found some. Right here. There we go. Now it's time to head back to base. Oh my blooming goodness, I thought I heard something walking behind me. You're not destroying my lovely terrain, creeper. So as you can see, I have dug the sort of water stream, as you can see. The only thing is, there is no water in it. So let's fix that. I'm going to make a quick infinite water source. And first of all, we're going to place a bucket of water here and a piece of ice here. And as you can see, the water has stopped. So I just have to dig down a block. And as you can see, it continues. Now I'm going to place a block of ice here just to make sure the items will move along quickly. And now I'm going to dig down one more block and place another bucket of water. And it's pretty much the same thing until I get to the end of the stream.
A few minutes later.
Alright, I am getting to the end of the stream, and unfortunately I can't dig down anymore because the hopper's right here. So what I'm going to need to do is place a piece of ice here, then another bucket of water, but I need to place a sign here so the items will still travel in the correct direction. Let's place another sign here, another bucket of water, and one more sign here. And now our water stream should be fully complete. There's only one way to find out. Let's place our 28 pieces of iron in the chest. And let's follow it and see if it goes to the hopper. And it looks like it is working perfectly. Anyway, our 28 pieces of iron should be in this chest. Here we go. And now all I need to do is to patch up all of the redstone and obviously the entire water stream. Now the last thing I'm going to do before I decorate the storage room is to decorate this chest, because it kind of looks a little bit boring and doesn't really fit in the area when it's just sitting out in the open. So first of all, I'm going to place a piece of glowstone here, here, and finally here. And then I'm going to place a piece of glass right here. Now I'm going to place a leaf block here, and then a slab here and here. Then some walls like this, maybe one higher, so I can then do this. I also want to place a slab here and then here. And then I'm going to place a lantern like this. Now, I like it, but I don't love it, so I'm going to try something a little different. Instead of the tough slabs, I want to try oak slabs out. Yeah, part of me likes that a little more, but then the other part of me thinks it doesn't match. Actually, no, I used like andesite slabs on these, didn't I? So let's make some more polished andesite slabs, and let's see if they look a little bit better. And the answer is yes. Now there's something else throwing it off a little bit, and I think it might be the leaves. So I might actually remove them and place some copper blocks instead. instead. Okay, still, I don't like that.
Eventually.
Okay, here we go. I think I like this a little bit more. And yes, I am going to do something about this ugly dirt down here, which we can see through the glass. So I'm going to place another oak stripped log here and also here. And then the same here. In fact, what I might actually do is add a little bit more glowstone here. And now let's patch everything back up. Actually, for a final finishing touch, I'm going to do something like this and then this. Now I'm going to place a flower pot here, and place some blue orchids, and then do this, and finally this. And then 2 more flower pots with some dandelions in like this. Do I like that? Well, it kind of looks like a grave a little bit, but I think I am happy with it. Well, I can always change it in the future if I want to. Also, I might do this and then this. Yeah, I think that's pretty cool. And then place maybe a couple of leaves. There's some flowers in the front, some decoration, a little bit of light, and then some leaves on the back. I actually added a couple of finishing touches. So basically, first of all, I added another window here so we can see the items shoot out of the dropper. And it looks better than the 2 moss carpets which were here originally. And I also spreaded a few wildflowers around the area as well. I also gathered a few more resources, and I also repaired my quad beacon. Now it is finally time to start decorating the storage room. So first of all, I'm going to place some spruce logs like this, and then the same on the other side. Now I'm going to do something like this, and then like this, and then something like this. Actually, I think I like this a little more. Now I'm going to do the same sort of thing in these gaps, as you can see. And perfect. The same right here as well. Now I'm going to start placing a load of glowstone on top of all of the chests. And luckily, you can still open chests when you have a block of glowstone above them. Now I'm going to place a piece of shroomlight here. And then here, and then some stone brick walls like this. And then the same everywhere else. Now on top of all of the walls, I'm going to place a stripped spruce log. And now, for now, I'm just going to place a load of spruce stairs. And perfect. Oh, not again, 1000 days. Stop escaping, man. Oh, it's kind of my fault for leaving the gate open, but still. Stop escaping, man. Don't you love this little garden? Well, I do. Let me know in the comments if you guys do, I guess. Before this creeper blows me up or anything I'm building, I'm just going to apparently shoot him and then miss, but then shoot him and miss again. Oh. Well, there is my beautiful terrain. Honestly, ladies and gentlemen, I tried to turn around and by accident activated my elytra. I think this was a little cave, but I'm just going to cover it up. Oh my goodness, there is no way. 1000 days, what is your problem with this area? I swear, if you escape one more time, I will be putting you on a leash. Now I'm going to make some spruce shelves and some pale oak shelves. Now below all of the shroomlight blocks, I'm going to place a pale oak sign. These are actually one of the new blocks. And on the rest of the glowstone blocks, I will be placing spruce shelves. And perfect. Now I'm going to start placing some leaf blocks like this. And I think that looks pretty cool. Now I'm going to make 10 lodestones and some lanterns. And basically, I'm going to use the lodestones as just decoration blocks, as you can see. Now I'm going to place a stone brick wall here and also here with a lantern like this and then like this. And then I'm going to replace this middle block with a piece of moss. And then I'm going to place some glow berries like this. And I'm going to quickly make a pair of shears. And if I cut at the bottom of them, or right click at the bottom of them, should I say, they will not grow any further down. Now it's time to decorate the entrance shaft. Yeah, I think it looks really, really awesome. Basically, my plan for the entrance shaft here is, the way I'm going to get up is to place 2 water elevators down and then a piece of powdered snow in the middle. Because as you know, you don't take fall damage when you fall on powdered snow. But unfortunately, things didn't go quite to plan. So yes, the building is looking quite good. As you can see, I've made it look quite nice off camera. But unfortunately, I couldn't have the 2 symmetrical water elevators because for some reason, what would happen is when I created the other water elevator on this side, then it would create an infinite water source in the middle, which I couldn't fix. And when I turned all of the blocks to source blocks on this side anyway. For some reason, these trapdoors here didn't hold for water. It was just a weird situation here. Yeah, it was just really, really frustrating. This ladder is literally here for decoration. I'm never going to blooming use it. But to be fair, it does look kind of cool. Now, the final finishing touch I need to make to this entrance here is to place a block of powdered snow right here. I just realized if I fall on powdered snow right now, yeah, I won't take fall damage, but I'll sink into it and be trapped in here forever. Apparently, why am I stuck? What the hell? So I'll have to remove this sign here. Ah, look at all this precious powdered snow that I've just fallen in. Well, I just need one bucket. Get me out of it. Oh my goodness me, let's get back to the storage room. What the hell are you doing, sir? Now let's place down the powdered snow and place a carpet on top. And now, when I fall on top of it, I won't take any fall damage. Man, I'm getting off Minecraft today, man. Oh my god, my brain is fried.
2 days later.
Where the hell is my Happy Ghast? I actually did take the Happy Ghast off the leash, because I heard the Happy Ghast should stay around the area you last got off it. But apparently, I don't think that is true, unless it's a bug. So I guess I'll have to go and look for my Happy Ghast. I knew that Happy Ghast didn't like me.
Later.
I can't be bothered to search around looking for this blooming ghast. Anyway, enough trying to look for this blooming ghast. Let's head back into my house and sleep. And now I am going to start working on the floor. So first of all, I'm going to place a crafting table right here. And I'm also going to break this block and place down a ender chest. Now I'm going to place down some spruce stairs. I'm also going to put a spruce stair right here as well. And do something like this. Now I'm going to place some shroomlight like this. And I'm pretty much going to do the exact same thing around this ender chest. And now I'm going to place a load of trapdoors like this to around here. Actually, I think I prefer to remove these trapdoors here. Maybe it looks a little better like that. I think it might actually. Now, the final finishing touch I need to do to the floor is to place some spruce logs like this. And then I am going to strip them. I'm also going to break this block and place a spruce log like this. It sort of blends in a little bit more with the soul sand. And yeah, this is sort of what I'm going with. When I come down here, I've got access to a crafting table and also an ender chest. Now, before I start working on this section, as you can sort of see through the cracks and see all the ugly stone on both sides. So I am going to fix it, as you can see. So when you look through the cracks now, you cannot see anything other than wood, which blends in with the room. There is no more ugly stone. Yeah, ignore this part. You're not really meant to come in here, so it is pretty simple, as you can see. These two chests are temporary, or I might just leave them in here, I don't know. Basically, off camera, I've organized what I'm going to have in this storage room. So before I start working on anything else, I think it actually is time to start sorting out these chests. Let's start with the non-redstone side first. So in the first set of chests, I'm going to have like random sort of building blocks. So basically any deep slate, stone, wood variant, anything like that, any type of building block will go in these chests. In these chests, I will have stuff like stairs, slabs, doors, trapdoors, like chains, stuff like that which you would use for building. Now for the third chest, I'm not sure if it's 100% necessary, but I want only sort of light source blocks, stuff like lanterns, torches, glowstone, that sort of stuff. Then I'm going to do a chest for sand and gravel, a chest for plant related items, this chest will be for mob drops, this chest will be for food related items, and then I'm going to have a chest for just armor trims I find. Now these two chests I have no plans for right now, but maybe I will in the future. It's always good to have some extra storage available. Now it's time for the redstone section. So this first chest will be for dirt. Basically what I'm going to need to do now for the dirt is to go into this hopper here, remove this named block, and now I'm going to put the dirt in, and as you can see it is filtering into the chest, and it will stop when it hits 41, as you can see. The next chest is for stone. Chest number 3 is for deep slate. Now the next chest will be for spruce wood. Now basically any other types of wood which isn't spruce logs I will dump into this chest here. Now, the reason why I'm having a dedicated chest for spruce wood is because the only type of wood I'm going to have a load of, I think, is spruce wood, just because that's the sort of wood I like to gather. It's really easy to gather loads of it in a mega taiga biome, and I honestly don't usually have that much wood in the Minecraft world, only really for building if I need it. But if I ever get low on wood, I'll just gather a load of spruce wood and put it in here. And then I'm going to have a chest for netherrack. I'm going to have a chest for iron, just because I have an iron farm. A chest for gunpowder, because of my epic gunpowder farm. I'm not going to have one for sugarcane, just because I never really have that much sugarcane, because, you know, it takes forever to grow. If I ever get quite a bit of sugarcane, I'll just stick it in the plant items chest. And then this random chest at the end, which holds random items, I will literally just put random items in the shelf. And honestly, there is no reason me keeping these chests here. And yeah, basically, there we go. Honestly, I really like the look of this room so far. It is looking absolutely awesome. Basically, I'm not going to be emptying all of these chests. I am going to build a place later on for my valuable items and stuff like that. But yeah, like I just said, I'm not going to be emptying all these chests. I'm just going to, like, you know, take a decent amount out of all these chests here, just so they are a little emptier. But the one place I will be definitely emptying is, hello Mr. Sniffer, the bin. As you can see, it is getting pretty full. As you can see, it's kind of crazy. So what I'm going to do off camera is start unloading a load of items to start populating my brand new storage system. Man, I love storage systems though. They are super awesome. Honestly, you don't need automatic storage systems. If you're not lazy, you can just like do something like this and just stick the stuff in yourself. But I always wanted to make one, so I did.
2,000 years later.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, my storage system is now populated with loads of epic items, as you can see. So basically, I did run into a small issue with the storage system. Honestly, it's really not a big deal. Basically, when I put a load of dirt in the system, as you can see, basically most of the time it is filtering into this chest, which is correct. But occasionally, for some reason, it will filter in to the random items chest. I have literally no idea why. The only thing I can think of is maybe the random items chest is too close to the redstone. Maybe, I don't know. Let me know in the comments if you have the answer. But honestly, it's really not a big deal. Literally, all I need to do is open the chest, take the dirt out, and put it back in the right chest. This also happened once with the wood, but it is a thing which doesn't really happen. It only really happens with the dirt chest. But anyway, it is time to start working on this section. So basically, this section is going to be a library where I store a load of enchanted books. And basically, as you can see, I've done some redstone here. And there's going to be a hidden secret door. Basically, how this works, if I take the book out and put it in somewhere, it opens up a little door, which is really cool. And then to close it, I'm pretty sure I put it over here. And it closes. Basically, to start off with, I'm going to place some oak logs like this, and then I'm going to strip them. And now I'm going to place some oak logs like this, and the same on the other side. So this is what I'm sort of going with, as you can see. Now, apparently you can't use pistons to push chisel bookshelves. Let's see if that is still a thing. And yes, it is still a thing. Let's see if they can push and pull bookshelves. Yes, I'm quickly going to place a chisel bookshelf here, and also a few like this. And now I'm going to start adding some chisel bookshelves around the area, and perfect. And now I'm going to add some random bookshelves around the area. Alright, I actually added a few more chisel bookshelves here, as you can see, and I decided just to have bookshelves going all the way down on all three of these sides, as you can see. And I'm really liking how this is looking. It's really looking like an awesome looking library. Oh my goodness, there is so many mobs trying to kill me right now. I'm going to quickly place some trapdoors like this, just to continue the whole look. For some extra detail, I'm going to place some oak wood planks like this. Now, basically, what I'm going to do for the floor is to do something like this, and then maybe something like this, as you can see. For now, I'm going to keep the center as a trapdoor, just because I have a plan later on. Now it's time to do the roof. So this is the roof design I have come up with. It's very simple. To add a tiny bit more light, I'm going to place two chains like this and a lantern, as you can see. Now the final finishing touch is I'm just going to build something in here because it is meant to be a secret room. Basically, this is sort of what I'm going with. Something very simple. I'm going to quickly shear this sheep, and holy crap, there's 1,000 creepers. And now I'm going to craft a painting. And basically, I'm just going to stick a painting right here. Oh, actually, I want the double tool. There we go. And yeah, that honestly looks great. And if I want to close it up, we just put the book in and no one will ever know. Unless you guys watching the video. Now, this storage room looks pretty much completely done. But there's something else I want to add. And that is another beacon. Just because when I'm standing over here, I am not getting any of my effects. So I have a load of raw iron, which I am going to smelt up. I also forgot to mention, I built a chunk loader here because basically, even when I'm not in the chunks, hello, Mr. Skeleton. I'm trying to talk to the viewers. Get out, man. As I was saying, basically, even when I'm not in the area, the dispenser or dropper will still be shooting items out of it. Unfortunately, though, the items won't sort themselves out just because the items aren't loaded. So if I get back after a long journey, I will have to wait for the system to catch up and sort all the items out. So I don't think I have enough iron to make another beacon. So let's see how much I do have. So I've got a stack of iron blocks. And obviously I've got a load of iron in this chest. And I also have this iron which I started smelting a few minutes ago. And with all of that iron together, I have a grand total of 3 stacks and 17. Sorry, 2 stacks and 17. We need 2 stacks and 36. I actually also have a couple of iron blocks in this chest. Oh, not a couple. I've got loads. Holy crap. Actually, I think I may have enough. Yes, I have just enough. Don't ask why I'm at the iron farm, but oh my goodness me. Look at all of these zombies, man. There are so many of them. This is a zombie siege if I've ever seen one. Die, zombies! Oh my goodness, there are so many! Alright, I've almost finished placing down the beacon. All I need to do now is actually get to the beacon itself. So I'm going to need to kill a load of wither skeletons. I haven't found a nether fortress yet, but I have found this treasure bastion, so I really quickly want to loot this place. Holy crap, 3 piglin brutes? Get out of here, guys. You're no match for me. Oh, hold up. Hold up. Ooh, alright. You know what? Let's just chill for a second. Ooh, whoa. Holy crap. Holy... Oh. Woo. Okay. Apparently lava really is my best friend. That got way too hairy. I'm just going to start sniping some of these brutes because honestly, I really don't want to die to these guys. They hit like trucks. And I hit the zombified piglins. Lovely. I knew that was going to happen. Whoa. Whoa. Holy crap. How did they get on the blooming roof? Bye. Well, I've made this way more dangerous than it needs to be. This is not the first time I've hit a zombified piglin in a piglin bastion before, as you probably know if you've watched the series. Here we go again. Alright, not again, man. There's so many brutes. And zombified piglins, man. What am I gonna do? Oh crap. Yeah, this is really not good. Let's just pop a gapple before I pop a totem. Oh my goodness, what is going on? This is blooming crazy. This bastion better have good loot in it, man. Yes, right. Get out of there, you fools. The tables have turned. This is my bastion now. Right, what's in the chest? Oh, okay. Decent loot. You know what? I'm going to pop a fire res potion. And I'm going to jump all the way down to the bottom and grab this gold. Before the zombified piglins get me. And magma cubes, apparently. What's in this chest? Oh, okay. A lot of blooming diamond boots, apparently. Get away, you cubes. Ah, that's right. The tables really have turned piglin brutes. Honestly, before I die, I'm just gonna get out of here. Was the loot worth it? Well, not really. Oh my goodness me, another treasure bastion? Like, what? I just can't find a blooming fortress, apparently. Hey guys, yeah, let me spleef you. There we go. Oh, look at this little party, man. Hope you guys are enjoying yourself. Oh, yep, there you go. Oh, okay, this guy's smart. Oh, actually, not really. Oh my, oh, a netherite ingot. Holy, man. Excuse me, guys. Stay away. Now, this one definitely was worth it. Stay back, piglin brutes.
A few moments later.
Oh my goodness. Oh, not again. Why do they all spawn up here? I see you guys up there. That's right. Alright, guys. You need to blimming die. Okay. Alright. You know what? I need to chill. Oh. Ah! Okay, alright, man. Like, apparently it's Diana Bastion Day, apparently. What is going on? I think we're good, man. If there's anything which is going to kill me in this series, it's going to be Piglin Brutes. Nothing more, nothing less. Alright, guys, we're here for round 3, I think it is. Hey, guys, where's the Brutes? There we go. Okay, you know what? Oh my god, I actually literally thought I was going to die there. I literally thought I was going to die. How many is there? I don't think this loot is worth it, but I am determined. I'll just get this chest. Yeah, it really wasn't that worth it. Holy. Hey! And here's the other 2 chests. Golden apple, nice. I had to use one, so it's good that I get another one back. And, okay, honestly, really wasn't worth my time. And especially, was definitely not worth me almost popping a totem. I literally thought I was going to die. Anyway, no more stops. I'll be right back once I have got most of the skulls. And there we go. I've got all the skulls I need. That's right, you're on fire, and now... I honestly don't know what's going on right now. Like, everything's trying to kill me. I've run out of food in my inventory because I'm an idiot. This is going crazy. Oh my. The reason why I've got 3 extra skulls, well, you'll find out later on. So this Nether Fortress, I've actually used 3 times to gather all my Wither Skeleton skulls in this series. And I really don't want to lose it because it was kind of a pain to try and find again. So basically what I'm going to do is land safely without popping a totem. Basically I'm going to place a lodestone right here and then right click with this compass. There we go. Legend Skeleton, I don't want to be taking any more blimmin' damage. Thank you very much. Anyway, it's time to fly back to my portal in one piece. Okay, alright. Okay, what the blimmin' hell? Before I die and lose this entire series, I'm gonna grab another totem out. Here we go. Home sweet home. Before I do anything, I am going to grab some food out. I am now going to be fighting 2 withers yet again at the same time, but this time it should be a lot easier. Also, I found a load of diamonds, as you can see, and apparently this beautiful amethyst geode. Anyway, as you can see, I have dug out this massive room. Now it's time to drink the strength potion and spawn the withers. So as you can see, I've got a diamond sword. This is my Smite 5 sword. So hopefully I should be able to kill them very quickly. Let me pop a gapple just to be sure. And here we go. They have now spawned. And now we're just going to go crazy and take them out. Actually, okay, alright. This is a lot harder than I thought it would be. Actually, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. 1 down already. And now let's kill this one and be strength 2 up and pop a... I can't even talk. Pop some steak. And then you are going to die. There we go. That is 2 nether stars in around like 30 seconds. Now I'm going to craft a couple of beacons. Also, I made this Enderman angry, and as you can see, I can hit it through the stairs. You can't get me, Mr. Enderman. My house is too powerful for you. That's right. Now it's time to place down my brand new beacon. And... perfect. Oh my god, that took a little bit of time. Now I'm going to place some orange stained glass right here. And now, as you can see, it is orange and it fits the storage system really nicely. I just realized actually I need to break it so I can add speed 2 to the beacon. And now I can run really quickly around this area. I also quickly want to grab all of these enchanted books and start putting them in my library, as you can see. I quickly now want to gather a load of resources. Diamonds aren't what I'm looking for, or this mega iron vein, but I guess they are a nice bonus. Oh my god, there is ores everywhere. What the hell? This is a great way to get sidetracked. Oh my goodness. If you were fast to drown, you would get to me, but you're not. You're slow. There's literally diamonds everywhere. Look, like literally, what is going on right now? If you ever want to find diamonds, look for an underwater cave. Chop. Oh my goodness, this glow squid was hiding diamonds. Dripstone is actually what I was looking for. The next item, or items, should I say, I need to gather is my happy Ghast. Okay, it's not what I was looking for, but oh my goodness, it's so good to see you, Happy Ghast. I thought you left me forever and ever, but you decided this is where you want to be? Well, you know what? You could stay around here if you want, if you like the water and stuff. Holy, I can't believe we found my Happy Ghast. I knew I would find it when I wasn't looking for him. Well, what I am actually looking for is a load of aged copper, which can be easily found in a trial chambers. I'm also going to need a load of deep slate bricks, and the reason why I need all these materials is I'm going to build a room to store my valuable items. First of all, I'm going to do something like this, and perfect. Now I'm going to place a few chains down like this, and place a salt fire lantern, and now I'm going to place some copper grate blocks like this. I think that's a cool way of lighting up the room. So this big hole in the wall here is going to be a display case. Basically, I'm going to place a load of copper like this. There's going to need to be some light in the cabinets. As you can see, I'm doing the same sort of thing as I did over here. Actually, I kind of like how this looks for the cabinet. Now I'm just going to fill the rest in with deep slate bricks. I really love this block palette. As you can see, I've made massive progress and it is looking absolutely awesome. Basically, the reason why the floor is dirt is if I start to remove it, as you can see, I have dug a little pit and I've got a plan for this pit. So the reason why I gathered all the dripstone is because at the bottom, I want to create some dripstone sort of clusters. And as you can see, it's looking pretty cool and dangerous. So as you can see, what I've started doing is basically a whole point of this bottom area is basically this building was like a fully constructed building, but then there was a cave underneath, and over time, some of the blocks have deteriorated or something, as the cave is quite a harsh place, as you can see, or dripstone pit, should I say. Basically, I'm going to mix some sort of cobble deep slate in. Also, going to do something similar here. I'm going to place a load of copper like this, but then a load of cobble deep slate. So as you can see, this is what has sort of come out. So yeah, I'm pretty impressed with it. As you can see, I just love at the bottom here, when we get closer to the pit, some of the copper has degraded and some of the deep slate bricks have sort of crumbled. I really like the look of this. One thing I don't like the look of though is this sort of floating platform. I feel like it needs a little bit of support. So if I do something like this, I'm not entirely happy with this bottom here. It looks a little bit plain. So I've gathered a little bit of glow lichen, some ores, and a little bit of tuff. Basically, I want to do something like this, where there's a little bit of like a ditch at the bottom of tuff. And I'm going to throw in a piece of iron ore as well. And maybe one piece here as well. And a few pieces of glow lichen around here as well, just to add that a little bit of glow at the bottom. I'm also going to do something like this. And I'm also going to throw some iron like this. And I also want to place one little bit of redstone at the bottom. In fact, actually, one more piece here as well. So, what do I think now? Yep, I think that has done the job. Hopefully some mobs spawn down here in the future. I'm going to add a soul fire lantern here. And basically now I'm going to place a chest on all of these chains, as you can see. Now I'm going to place an armor stand right here. I'm now going to place a redstone torch here, then a piece of crying obsidian and a dragon head. Now here I'm going to place a beacon, that's why I wanted the other beacon, and a skeleton skull. Now I'm going to make a full set of gold armor, and I'm going to apply the Vex armor trim, as you can see. I think that looks awesome. Now, if I fly over to the village I found on episode 1, down here, there should be a very rare, yes, rare item in this chest. Short grass and tall grass. I'm pretty sure you can't get those blocks with shears or silk touch. They're very rare items. Actually, you can get short grass. I'm an idiot, apparently. But I know for a fact that you can't get long grass. Now I'm going to place an item frame here, here, and here. The one right up here will have a notch apple in it. This one will have tall grass. And then the final one will have just a regular stone diamond ore, just because they're quite rare. Now I'm going to place a diamond block right here, an emerald block right here, and then at the back of the armor stand, I'm going to place a gold block. Now I'm going to place 2 flower pots, one with a wither rose in, and then the other a torch flower. And now I'm just basically going to place this up here. And yeah, that is pretty much it. Now the final finishing touch is I'm going to be placing some item frames on all of the chests. Basically the first 2 chests will be for like diamonds or gold blocks or something like that. Oh my goodness. Okay, you know what? I'm just using totems like nobody's business in today's episode, man. These 2 chests will be for armor pieces. Just because I got a load of armor in these chests, and removing the armor will make these chests a lot less crammed. Off camera, as you can see, I have gathered 2 zombies. Poo Brain, I have named both of them. Basically, these are going to guard the pit. I've also stocked these chests with some items, as you can see, and I'm really loving the look of this room. Really proud of it. I think it looks absolutely awesome. Let me know in the comments what you think of it. This guy is going to die if he's not careful. Now you're probably wondering, where is this room? Well, you will find out at the end of the video. Before I forget, I quickly want to name these 2 lodestone compasses. So the first one I'm going to name Fortress, because this is the lodestone compass which points to the Nether Fortress in the Soul Sand Valley. And this one I will name Home Portal. For now, I'm going to keep them in my ender chest. What is going on here? Why is there a pathway leading to this mysterious but awesome looking building? I wonder why this is here. Also, where is my diamond pillar? Ladies and gentlemen, I do not know what has happened. I'm obviously just kidding. I decided to make this awesome looking building around the sort of entrance hole to the storage system, just because I didn't really like that was a random hole in the ground. And I've also made this awesome little pathway. I really like how it's come out. But as you probably can see, it is not done yet. So yeah, this is what the building looks like. Really kind of like it. Looks like a giant staircase. And then in the inside, I really like, especially because we got this little, like, it's not a fireplace. This is like a heater. So like the magma and the lava are sort of like producing heat. So I think that's really, really awesome. And yeah, really happy with it. So first of all, this place definitely needs a door, as you can see. And I've put a pressure plate in the inside. So after I have finished, you know, in my storage system, I could just come up, go through the door, and it will close behind it. And when I go in, it will close behind itself as well. And no mobs can get in because there's no pressure plate at the front. I'm going to put a lantern right here, and also here. And as you can see, there's some walls where I'm going to put lanterns on. And also, I'm going to do the same right here. Now I'm going to place a piece of glowstone here and also here. And then I'm going to surround the glowstone with trapdoors. Oh, I made a slight mistake. And obviously the same on the other side. Yeah, I think the lights look pretty awesome. I'm really happy with this build. I like it a lot more than I thought I would. But can I tell you what I don't like? The rain outside. So I am going to sleep. I'm quickly going to kill this annoying zombie first. And now I'm going to quickly force grow some of these flowers, as you can see. And I'm also going to do the same with the torch flowers. Now I kind of want to place a pitcher plant right here. And also right here. Now I'm going to place a blue orchid right here and here. And finally, in these 2 flower pots, I'm going to put a torch flower, as you can see. And yeah, I think this building is now pretty much complete. And as you can see, it's sort of like built into the mountain. I've formed the sort of terrain around it pretty nicely. Maybe a little bit of a bone meal, not too bad. Remove the tall grass. Maybe a little bit over here as well. Yet again, removing that annoying, messy tall grass. Pretty awesome. And you guys, just stay away. You're not going to get anywhere by just standing over there, man. Oh my goodness. Are you guys serious right now? Oh my god, nope, nope, nope. Stay away. Oh my blimmin' goodness me. Are you serious? Well, you guys are literally asking for it, man. Literally asking for it. You are going to blimming die. Bad Omen 5 bottle though, I will definitely take that. Now before I end the episode, I kind of want to max out my netherite sword. It has all the enchants on it except fire aspect, so I'm going to quickly grab out my red sugar box, place it down here, grab some sugarcane out, and some gunpowder, and craft a load more firework rockets. And now I'm going to head to the end so I can try and get fire aspect. Alright, unfortunately, I wasn't able to get Fire Aspect 2, but luckily I got 2 Unbreaking books and a Feather Falling 4 book, which is very rare. Now, I quickly want to do something, so I'm going to place down a Nether portal, and now head through. Now I'm going to take down this portal, start digging... as I was saying, start digging straight up until I hit the bedrock roof, as you can see. And now I'm looking for the top layer of bedrock, which is here, I think. So I'm going to place some ladders down and place an ender pearl. Then again, actually that wasn't the top layer, but if you ever get stuck in the bedrock, just throw another ender pearl and you will be fine. Don't panic. And now if I place a portal up here, when I go through, it should, yes, perfectly link with the stronghold, as you can see. So basically, the reason why I have done this is because traveling on the Nether Roof will be a lot quicker than flying in the overworld. So basically, I'm just going to follow my lodestone compass and basically just put some breadcrumbs down so I can always remember where this portal is. Oh my goodness, there we go. Actually, that was a lot quicker than I thought it would be. Literally, if I just fly over here following this sort of breadcrumb trail, the portal is literally right here. So getting to the Enderman farm is going to be so much quicker now. Honestly, ladies and gentlemen, my house is looking absolutely awesome right now because as you can see, it is pretty much fully oxidized and it looks absolutely awesome. If you have watched the whole series, let me know in the comments if you like the house more fully oxidized or when the copper was brand new. I'm quickly going to add Soul Speed 3 to my leggings. Sorry, my boots. Rip my anvil, by the way. But anyway, I am very, very happy that my storage room is finally complete. The storage system and all the other buildings took around roughly 60 days. And also, if you were wondering, I'm going to move the diamond beacon up here. For now, all the diamonds are in this barrel, but I will be rebuilding it again. Now, after a long journey, I can just come over here, as you can see, and just dump a load of items in the auto dropper. And when I feel like it, I can just head into this lovely building here and fall down this hole. And as you can see, the iron is filtering in the correct chest. And honestly, yeah, this room is incredible. Like, I'm really, really happy with it. Let me know in the comments what you think of everything. I'm really, really proud of everything I've built in today's episode. Like, so much detail. So nice to be in. I really, really like it. And I'm really happy I actually built another beacon so I can have the speed effect down here. Also, when I'm down here, I must make sure I check the random items chest. As you can see, I've got a load of stuff. The flint will just stay in here because I don't really have anywhere to put it. It kind of is a random item. The rotten flesh will go in this chest as well as the glow lichen or glow ink sack, sorry. And obviously the soulfire lanterns will go in the light chest. And I've also got 3 books, so the 3 books will go in the library. Also forgot I've got some lanterns in my inventory as well. Now, what do I do with these gold blocks here? Well, if I take this book out and place it here, the secret door will open. And we got a nice little painting. But this painting isn't an ordinary painting. I can just walk through it, and as you can see, we have my treasure room. You're probably wondering, why do I need a secret door and a secret painting? Well, just in case a wandering trader picks up this book and thinks, I don't want Swiftseek 2, and puts it here, you will think, oh, okay, the door opens. But would a wandering trader think to look through a painting or walk through a painting? And even if he does, Mr. Zombie here may knock him off into the pit of spikes. And also, yes, the baby zombie did die. I knew that was going to happen. This guy's probably going to die at some point too. But anyway, let's put the gold blocks in here. Let me know what is your favorite thing I've built in today's episode. Anyway, if you have enjoyed the video, make sure to hit the subscribe button and the like button. Also, comment down below what is your favorite build I have built in this entire series. It'll be really cool to find out. Anyway, I'll catch you guys in another Minecraft hardcore episode.